Hey guys, it's Casey. Welcome back. I hope you're having a really good day. So I am here today with a makeup tutorial for you, and I'm so excited about that because it's been so long since I've done a tutorial. But I'm even more excited because this video is actually in collaboration with one of my friends, Laura, Mrslolalynn. I'm sure you all know who she is. If you don't, look down there. I'm gonna have all her information because if you're not subscribed to her and you don't know who she is, you really should go check her out. Say hey, tell her I sent you, and catch up on her videos because she's really sweet. She's so pretty. She has beautiful hair. She does really good videos and I really love her. She's a sweetheart. So definitely go watch her video as well. So let me tell you what we're going to be doing. We decided to do an all MAC makeup tutorial. Exciting, right? I know. Because we both do love MAC and I just love one brand tutorials. I think it's really interesting to see how products work together from the same brand. You know, this was kind of challenging for me because I love MAC and I really enjoy the things that I have from there, but I really don't have a ton. So it was really fun because I had to improvise on some things and figure out things that were multi-purpose and use them for kind of unexpected, for me, things. So I hope that made sense. Anyway, I'm going to stop blabbing now, but definitely go look in the info bar for Laura's video. And if you want to see the products from MAC that I used to get this look, then just keep watching. Okay, so first things first, I'm going to go ahead and work on my skin. So for that, the first step, well, I've already moisturized. I have to be careful with this word because Sammy's in the room and he doesn't like it, but I did S-P-R-A-Y, MAC Fix Plus, after I moisturized. So the next step is I'm going to use my Prolongwear Concealer. This is NW20, and I'm actually going to use this kind of all over my face to cover up, you know, some imperfections and that sort of thing. So I'm actually going to start out though with the eye area, and I'm just going to dot this around. I'm also going to use this on the lids as my eyeshadow primer. I'm a little bit under the weather, so I feel like I need to use a lot of concealer. Okay, so as you can see, I'm pretty broke out over here. So I'm going to put the Beauty Blender down, and I'm actually going to switch to a foundation brush and apply the concealer over here so I can get a little bit more coverage that way. So I'm just going to work around the nose first where I'm red. And then I'm going to work right over here where I'm broke out on my cheek and jaw area. And this color matches me perfectly right now. I actually got it when I was a little bit tanner, and it was like the perfect like under eye concealer, highlight, and that sort of thing. It was a lot lighter than my skin, but now it actually matches it. So it's working out really well. And I'm just blending that out. I really like the coverage this foundation gives. As you can see, it really helped to even everything out. And then I'm just going to take a little bit more. My forehead doesn't really need a whole lot, but I want it to be, you know, a little more uniform with the rest of my face. So I'm just going to put a tiny amount right between like my eyebrows and up in here in the center of my forehead. Okay, next I'm just going to set that concealer, and I'm going to use my Mineralized Skin Finish in medium, and this is actually like a super light color, and so I'm just going to kind of blot that all over. I'm really not going to do much to set my under eye area because my skin is really dry, especially right now, so that concealer actually dries pretty well, and sometimes if I do set my under eyes, they can look kind of old. So, but I did kind of set my eyelids so that my shadows will blend a little bit easier. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and jump to the eyes. So let me zoom you in a little bit. And I'll do the brows after the shadows. I'm going to start out with the shadows today. And the first one I'm going to use is called Ricepaper. And this is just a really pretty shimmery, like champagne golden kind of color. Really, really like it. And I'm just going to use a small dense brush, and I'm going to pat this on the inner like 1/3 of my lid, and I'm also going to bring it around the tear duct. I'm also going to go ahead and take some of that Ricepaper and put that right underneath my brow. Now for the rest of my lid, I'm going to use this color called Woodwinked. This is a beautiful shimmery like tan color with a lot of gold in it. I absolutely just love it. It's so pretty. And I'm just going to pat that on the rest of my lid and going to bring it up a little bit, kind of to the crease. Maybe a little bit above the crease for me. And then for my crease, I'm going to use this matte brown. This is called Charcoal Brown. This is one of my favorite shades that I have from MAC. I absolutely love it. I use it almost every day. It's just so easy. It goes with everything, and it's the perfect transition color. Now while I'm at it, I'm going to grab a smaller brush, one like this, and I'm going to go back into that Charcoal Brown and put that on the lower lash line. I just want like a really smudgy line. Wow, do my bags really look that bad to you all, or is it just my viewfinder? Oh, I promise I slept last night. And now just for a little bit of drama in the outer corner, I'm going to use the only MAC brush I have, and it's the 217. I love it. And I'm going to take another one of my favorite colors. This is actually the first eyeshadow I ever bought from MAC. It's called Sketch, and it's a really pretty, it's kind of hard to explain. It's like a deep plum kind of color with some brown in it. I really don't know, but I really like it. I think you would too if you don't have it. It's just really nice and neutral. I love it for the outer corner and the crease. For the middle part of my lower lash line, I'm going to go back to the Woodwinked in that same small brush, and I'm just going to put that right there for just a little bit of shimmer. There we go. Okay, now for my eyeliner, I'm actually just going to use a shadow, and I'm going to use this matte black called Carbon and a small angled brush. And I'm just going to kind of stamp that on my upper lash line. If you all can hear the snoring, that is my Shih Tzu. Believe it or not, he slept all night too, but apparently he's still tired. Okay, and then once I get the definition built up, I'm not going to grab any additional product. I'm just going to use this brush and just smudge the very top of that line a little bit to soften it. You can actually grab a little bit more and wing it a little bit if you want to. Just a subtle smudgy wing there. Okay, and then with whatever is left, I'm just going to stick it right here on the very outer edge of the lower part. And that is it for the eyeshadows. So let me move on to the lashes. This is where I'm going to have to cheat a little bit because I don't have a MAC mascara or false lashes or anything. So I'm actually going to be using the Salon Perfect Demi Wispies. These are my favorite false lashes ever. So I'm going to go ahead and put that on, and then I'm going to catch up with this eye, and then I'll come back and we'll finish up the face. Right, guys, so I totally forgot to show you all my eyebrows, so I'm going to go back with the Charcoal Brown and another angled brush, and pretty much I just kind of very lightly go over any like sparse areas, and then I just take it all the way through. I don't really do a whole lot feel like my brows are, you know, pretty full anyway, so that's really about all I do. So let me zoom you out and we will finish the face. So just to warm up my skin tone a little bit so that I'm not so pale and like one color, I'm actually going to go in with my Studio Fix Powder Foundation. This is in NW25 and it's a little bit dark for me right now. As you can see, I really loved this powder and usually I just use it all over as like a foundation or setting powder. But today I'm just going to use it kind of on like the outer parts of my face just to warm up my skin a little bit. Just with a big fluffy brush so that I'm not getting, you know, a ton of color or contouring or anything like that. Just kind of going around the periphery, if you will. Okay, see how that helped just a little bit? So now let's move on to blush. I'm going to use this color that I absolutely love. I just got it recently. It's called Margin, and it's just a beautiful, shimmery, just neutral color. I really don't even know like what color to call it. It's not a pink, it's kind of like a peachy kind of color, like a peachy bronze. And then for a highlight, I'm actually going to go back to Ricepaper and just grab a little bit of that, and I'm going to highlight right on top of the cheekbones. Gonna go right above my lip and just a tiny little bit down the nose. I don't want a ton there. Okay, and last but not least, the lips. This was actually the hardest decision for me to make because I absolutely love MAC lip products, but I narrowed it down to what I thought would go best with this whole look. So I picked the Viva Glam V lipstick. Really pretty neutral color, and I'm going to lighten it up just a little bit with this Cremesheen glass in Imperial Light. This makes it a little bit more peachy. Alright guys, so there is my finished MAC look. I did forget to mention I just added some mascara too to blend in my false lashes. So, what do you all think? So I really hope you enjoyed watching this video. Thank you so much for stopping by. Please subscribe if you haven't, and definitely look in the info bar for all the products I used, as well as, of course, Laura's video and all her information as well. So thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you're having a great day, a great week, whatever it is for you, and I will see you next time. Bye.